Hey everyone, AstroNerdBoy here, a very busy AstroNerdBoy, and it's time for a week 28 roster review.
No boo!
Well, not so much on the no boo part. So, if we go over here, should have had this loaded up already. We are at almost 4 million. We are right at 4 million power. And this is my offensive arena team, which is at 407,000 power on its own. And if we look on YouTube, oops, wrong one. If we look on YouTube last week, on my video last week, we see that I was at 3.8 million power and about 397,000 on my arena team. So there's definitely been some improvement. And by the way, if you want to subscribe, please do so and give the video a like if you enjoy me rambling about my roster. Anyway, that aside, we're going to go in here. One of the big changes that's happened is, you notice I finally got Carnage to gear 14. And that has been a real choke point, was getting his last... no, it was a couple of mini uniques. That's what I was missing. They just weren't showing up, weren't showing up. It was more like about 4. So... But he's finally at gear 14, so he's ready for Dark Dimension 3. And the other thing that happened, if we can find her, we got Phoenix at gear 14, so pretty good about that. Sorry about that. Yep. Now we're working on Colossus, and unfortunately, the mini unique aspects on him is yeah, it's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a long while, because every one of these pieces that he's missing needs all the mini uniques. So, and then the other little tricky thing here is, even though I've got it right now, but these superior mutant health catalysts that require the superior health catalyst parts, well, you need a lot. You need 150 of these suckers. So yeah, I can get through this, but a lot of these are very expensive like this, and so I've really, I took it for granted when I had so many, to be honest. It's an easy thing to do. So like, if you look at my roster further down, you know, like I put a G14 on Star-Lord. Did I need to? Well, no, G13, no, I had him on there. Sorry, not Star-Lord. That's not the one I was thinking about. Sorry. Just, I can speak. Like Black Widow, for example. There's one. Just for fun. I was like, what the heck? Now, she didn't need a lot of orange pieces, but still, every orange piece is precious. And I shouldn't have geared her up like that. I could have held off on sending Ultron to G14. He's not really... he's not really that helpful in Dark Dimension 3, at least on the first run. More so maybe on the second run, but definitely not so on the first run. So, you know, and I did Loki to gear 13 as well. So, you know, some wasting of the orange pieces is definitely, I think, I'm feeling it a bit. Not quite yet, because his holdup is mini uniques. But we'll see when we unlock Ebony Maw. He's the last of the 7 core members for Dark Dimension 3 that I need. So, anyway. Now, on the farming front, Hela and Loki and Sif are still plugging away for 7 stars. And that's just because they've got a 7 red star Black Bolt sitting in the wings, so you got to get them to 7 stars to make use of those red stars on Black Bolt. Now, I've got I guess I'm going to keep farming these guys, these Inhumans, up to 6 stars, and that way I can get Ebony Maw at 6 stars. I don't think there's an issue there. It's just going to take a while to get Karnak up there. Crystal, of course, will go a lot easier. they are the last two pieces of the Inhumans I need to get to 6 stars. So there's that. And then gear farming, because I've got Phoenix unlocked, I decided I'd go ahead and start charging up the X-Men team. And I decided to go ahead and do the whole bloody team. And the reason for this is because of the nature of Phoenix's kit. Her Dark Phoenix is a summon. So that means that when Phoenix dies, she's dead. As far as challenges go, as far as like the Doom campaign nodes. Not just Doom, but any campaign node that you might use her in. If her original form dies as Phoenix, her Dark Phoenix form, you know, doesn't count as a life. And so I thought, I mean, it's the best team I have to get through the Doom nodes, at least the first section of Doom nodes. I don't know what's beyond that, but you know, hero mutants are one of the requirements. So I thought, well, all right, I'll go ahead and charge up my mutants. Beast, I'll go ahead, even if he's only 2 stars. One of his things is that he can, if this character has 3 or more X-Men allies at the start of battle, the first ally death does not count toward the loss of a medal in campaigns or challenges, and that usually is Phoenix. So I thought, well, just for these situational deals, I'll go ahead and give him enough to, you know, maybe he can survive. For Blitz, they kind of recommend Psylocke, and then for raids, Storm is a better character. So that's why I'm going to do them all. But that does leave, like in Blitz, you know, they recommend Wolverine, but maybe I'd take out Wolverine and Psylocke and put Storm and Beast in for raids. No, that still won't work. Forget that. It's late at night as I record this video. I didn't get to stream today. I don't know. Maybe I'm being dumb. I don't know. But if you have thoughts in the comments, let me know. But anyway, we need to move on. But that's kind of the goal. At least I'll have an X-Men team, and that'll definitely help me in war too. It already has, even at their current level. I usually use Psylocke in war, but you know, I could always use Storm too. It's just she doesn't get enough charge up like she would in a raid. But anyway, don't want that. All right, let's go into Blitz. And yeah, I did while I was kind of waiting for stuff to happen. Did some blitzing for Scientist Supreme. So no change here other than I've been working on bio in Stark Tech. So if there's been any, sorry about the mic piping, it's popping more than normal tonight. But in bio is what I've been working on for Stark Tech. So other than, you know, that, there's been no real change to any of these teams. And yep, just keep on rolling down because there's been no change. Probably why, you know, I haven't grown in power that much. Now over here, obviously there's been a little bit of change because I did put a little bit more gear on both Cyclops and Wolverine, and I think her too. Well, of course him. I mean, he's slowly ramping up to gear 14. But they'll soon overtake this rubbish team down here that I've not done anything with. Haven't done anything with these. The only other thing that I've been doing, I just thought about it, some of the more advanced teams in my stack, I've been getting their ISO 8 level to level 2 just to get the extra health bonuses plus the other stat increases. But, you know, the 10% max health bonuses help, I believe. And then we keep on going. So the power levels keep going up and up, 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 up. I couldn't stand it. He was sitting at last week's video. He was Miles was sitting at 6 red stars with like nearly 50 over the 300. He had like 350 shards sitting there. So I pushed him up to the 7-star level and then cashed in all the surplus as Ultimus food, of course. So, but this is until I can work on, you know, gearing up Scream and gearing up Venom, who just got released into the game. But for now, you know, we'll just leave these two in and we'll just take these two out as I'm able. I don't know when that'll be though. I mean, I'm working on, I'll have a video later on. We're going to do some orb openings, see how many more Scream shards I can get. But I'm not spending the money to get these characters, so. But anyway, that's kind of it. Like I said, I've unlocked Dark Dimension 3 now. I haven't started it yet. I need to probably, because you know these rewards are just, you know, way too tasty, especially all this mini unique stuff and uniques. But and then all this fully crafted gear. That's to say nothing about getting this currency too, which I've seen people getting 300 to 500 of these out of the raid. So I don't know. It'd be kind of nice to have though. But that's going to do it for this quick roster review video. If you liked the video, hopefully you'll give me a like on my YouTube page and a subscribe. And there's my anime and manga blog at anime.AstroNerdBoy.com. Like I said, we'll have a roster, an orb opening video coming up later. Sorry I wasn't able to stream tonight, but Monday night as I record this, but it's very busy at work these days. So anyway, thanks for watching. Have a good one, and we'll talk to you in the next video.